here as a kid. My personal parrot head baptism didn't occur until I was at my first duty station in the mid-80s. Landlocked in Illinois, he was friends like Margarita Mike playing his guitar at the dorm, or Buana Joe bringing the Florida beach vibe to almost every get-together that opened the door to a lifetime of fame. Jimmy's music has been a large part of the soundtrack of my life. Being a parrot head,
Obey traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands while driving. Turn right onto GA 157.
Buana and I headed down the overseas highway for Hemingway weekend and the cheeseburger at the original Margaritaville Cafe in Key West. We had originally planned to visit his coach just north of Alligator Alley, Triumph DR6. But when we got there, the car refused to start. We trailered and towed the car to his mechanic and found water in the engine block.
Proceed 2 miles on the current road.
And then it was worth. Joe sold the car for parts, cashed the check, and dropped the top on the rental, and we headed south. We were somewhere between Miami and Marathon, basking in the sunshine and the breeze, and we cranked up Coconut Telegraph. The weather is here. Wish it would be.
Make a slight left turn onto Sanders Road.
wish you were here. And I'm Larry Bader from San Antonio, Texas, with Fruitcake on the Radio, Sirius XM's Radio Margarita. As the military son of a military son, I've traveled the world. The time overseas, both in my youth and during my own Air Force career, adds a measure of poignancy to the holidays. Being away from home in the midst of different cultures and traditions not only broadens your perspective, it adds weight and power with no celebration. One of my favorite 4th of Julys was in 2008. Not only was it the first Independence Day after 9/11, but I was on a remote tour, spending a year away from my...
In 1/10 of a mile, make a slight right turn.
Didn't want to get mired in the crowds of families down at the flight line, standing in line at the...
Make a slight right turn onto South Scenic Highway.
Fireworks lit off. Instead, stopped at the ice cream shop, bought a few dozen single scoops, compound at the opposite end of the flight line, a mile or so away. We played Santa in July, making certain everyone who was on duty had ice cream for the 4th. Afterward, he and I climbed the stairs in the radio tower and made the platform halfway up the tower. It was from this vantage point that nearly I...
Oh, this is the bridge that goes over the incline railway.
And this leads us to the night I painted the sky from below.